Already the sacred and divine energies have anchored. It's been here for a while. You may start to feel and sense an acceleration in your nervous system. Most certainly a shifting of energy already. A great preparation for holy and sacred service. And so already there is a tingling going on in the Kether, the crown area, in your seventh chakra. See this clearly in your spiritual eye, this symbol that has come forward. What comes forward is how you would see a funnel. It is a plane that is very, very wide and then comes to a point and funnels straight down. If you could think of a funnel, but the top part of it is circular, but extremely, extremely wide. Actually, we can't see the perimeters of this funnel, but we can see in our spiritual eye that it comes together and tapers into this funnel that goes down, it descends. This is coming from the highest worlds of celestial light. This is coming from consciousness, a divine and holy sacred collective. And the sense here is that it is many, many radiant ones from various streams. Most certainly a galactic presence, a star being presence comes forward in this experience. But it is a myriad of beings, all having different dynamics, assignments, and energies to create this funnel of light. And so we simply breathe the sacred in-breath and out-breath, and the remembering that we breathe the breath of Brahma, we breathe the breath of God. It is the same breath of the divine, inhaling and exhaling, that all sentient beings have this same inhalation and exhalation rhythm of the divine. And as we become aware of our sacred in-breath and out-breath, we now see the infinity symbol. And as we observe this great galactic funnel of light, very focused and pinpointed, directed to the crowns above our heads, the sacred Kether, the area of the highest communications, the area of interdimensional communion and exchange. And so we simply breathe the holy and sacred in-breath and out-breath. And as we do, we are reminded that all creation breathes the same. The sacred earth and all of the celestial bodies has its intake and its outtake, its in-breath and its out-breath. The entire universe and all creation, we share this sacred rhythm. And our bodies automatically, the very consciousness of ourselves, fall into this perfect rhythm, aligning with the highest celestial realms of light. As this divine sacred blessing of light comes through this funnel of light from the upper worlds upon our crown, infusing divine, sacred, and holy codes of great wisdom, understanding, and expansiveness, bringing in the mind of God, the divine, sacred emotions anchored in unconditional love, and bringing in the divine sacred codes into our very DNA, moving in through the sacred center of the pituitary, the thalamus, moving into that sacredness, and the pineal gland opens as the circuitry begins within the very endocrine system, within the inner eye, in the middle of the brain. And as this funnel continues to flow in, this light codes, as it moves in through the higher chakras of ourselves, coming from this illumined world of light, assisted with the myriad of beings who have come here for this experience. We are humbled and we are honored. And as we begin to feel the various shifting going on in various parts of our body, most certainly in the higher heart, through the nervous system, through the very movement of the blood crystals throughout our body, the sensing of the acceleration of the electron spin within our atomic and subatomic levels. As we are experience this, it comes into our awareness that we are being upgraded, promoted, uplifted, and supported. And so we continue simply to breathe the sacred holy in-breath and out-breath, remembering our common source of this sacred holy rhythm, that the divine collective breathes together, the divine, holy, sacred life force of creation. And as we breathe each holy and sacred in-breath and out-breath that unites us and reconnects us in the memory of our cosmic origins, our cosmic relationships, as we embrace the expansiveness of this cosmic Christ consciousness, seeking to interact, connect, and anchor within our awareness, our consciousness, into the very biology of what we hold as the children of light upon the earth, holding heaven and earth in balance as we walk in our day-to-day lives, receiving this upliftment coming from the heart of compassion And so we simply breathe each and every breath as the infinity symbol becomes more vivid in this experience. And we now simply breathe the rhythm of this infinity symbol that is living and organic. And as we see this infinity symbol, which is a horizontal 8, we're seeing a pulsing and a rhythm. And we sense this pulsing and rhythm is something that is aligning us with the greater parts of ourselves and the expansiveness of our own consciousness as we are being upgraded, as we are being supported, as we are being lifted. And so, with sacredness and with gratefulness, to receive this divine grace that flows in now through our entire physical, mental, and emotional body, even as the Trinity within our physical brain continues as the pituitary gland, the hypothalamus, and the pineal create a trinity, an electrical pulsing. And in this electrical pulsing, the pineal gland shifts as we gaze upon this infinity symbol and the rhythm that it gives us. As this great infusion coming in upon the crown, there are a number of dynamics that are taking place. And as we breathe the holy sacred in-breath and out-breath, as we remember that all is one and we are created and connected to all life, that we are connected by the very divinity we hold within us that is boundless and eternal. As we continue with the holy sacred rhythm of this infinity symbol, as we become aware of the Trinity exchange within the middle of our brain with electrical pulses, as we receive the infusion of the upper worlds moving through our brain, moving through our consciousness, moving into our physical, mental, and emotional bodies, aligning, reorchestrating, reconnecting, circuitry, moving, circuitry, changing, circuitry, connecting. We simply breathe, totally engaged and understand the dynamics that are taking place as this great galactic funnel continues to bring in the sacred holy light codes into our consciousness and into our physical, mental, and emotional bodies. That all organic systems are activated, all mental and emotional systems are activated and aligned in this divine, holy singularity of blessing, upliftment, support, and upgrade. And as you may feel energy moving in the head, as wherever you may feel the shifting in your physical body, simply be the observer and allow this energetic to move in and through you and around you, for it comes from the highest source of unconditional love. It comes from the highest source of the Ein Sof or limitless light. And in this experience, there is the interweaving, the interconnection, the sacred communion of all sentient beings of which we are a part of. It is the myriad of the Ami Shaddai that comes in a multitude of forms and expressions of the divine source of all. And so we've come to realize that we too are these great galactic citizens, and we play a crucial role. And that we are honored, and we are observed, and we are uplifted, and we are loved beyond measure. It is the expansiveness of our own Ami Shaddai family of light coming together to bring forth this funnel of love, boundless and eternal. And so we breathe and we relax into this love. We open our hearts of compassion and unconditional love. And as with the breath and the rhythm of that, as with looking at the infinity symbol and its rhythm, our higher heart of compassion links with this great Ami Shaddai, this family of light that has gathered in this moment. As we breathe the same breath, as we are in the same rhythm, as we are connected by the cosmic Christ, the galactic heart, we simply breathe and be. For each and every holy in-breath and out-breath is divined and rarefied with this grace that flows, bringing attention and intention to the mind, what's moving and taking place there through the endocrine system, the pituitary, the pineal, and the hypothalamus, creating a divine electric circuit of light. And as we are experiencing this, The thought of our reason and purpose of being upon the sacred earth comes to mind. That we are part of a sacred allegiance. And this sacred allegiance has to do with our Earth Mother and all of the celestial bodies and suns around our galactic mother. But we are here in this moment as the representatives of the sacred earth, as the guardians and the stewards, taking our positions as great and powerful Elohim co-creators, assisting, helping the sacred earth and all of her life. And as we receive this blessing, this upgrade, this nourishment, this upliftment, we are in turn do the same for our sacred earth and for all of her life. We are clear, we understand, and we are committed. We take these few moments here now simply to integrate this experience as this cosmic funnel continues bringing forth light codes, bringing forth the higher light, the higher wisdom, the higher understanding, and the expansiousness of our own consciousness, in the activation of our own brain, in the acceleration of the energetics we hold in our own physical, mental, and emotional bodies. As we are receiving this upgrade and this divine support, we recommit in the memory of our relationship with the earth, why we are here, our purpose, our sacred mission, and our honored agreements. This energy continues to come in full force. We will just stay in our positions a few moments more. The thought of the return comes, and even as we are embraced and integrated with this energy that continues to flow through us, we intend that we are able to integrate and process even after this experience is over, for this will continue into our dream state. We intend now to fully receive this blessing, this upgrade, this upliftment, this support in the hours to come and during our time of sleep. And so, with that intention, the energies begin to step down. The myriad of beings draw in their electromagnetic field as we begin to draw in ours, so we can be released from this loving embrace that will continue energetically, but we bring our thoughts to our physical, mental, and emotional world, and bring our thoughts to our physical, mental, and emotional body. And as such, we begin to see this funnel, this cosmic funnel, fade, going back to its source, but still connected. The energy, the Trinity, the electrical circuit within the middle of our brain continues, as does the energetics that continue to flow in our physical, mental, and emotional bodies. And on the count of three, we will intend to be back awake, very, very grounded and alert as we are able to do this, even as this energy continues. 1, 2, take a very deep breath in. And 3, we are back, awake, alert, and we are grounded.